Hey everybody, we are in Gatlinburg, Tennessee at the historic Gatlinburg Inn. And we know you've got a lot of questions, right? They probably, it's like we have had, how old is it, when did it start, who owns it, how many rooms does it have, where is it located, so.
What's the history behind it, because it's called historic?
Yeah, and you've probably heard something about the song Rocky Top and this hotel.
Yes.
We're going to tell you about that. So we're going to show you around.
We're right here at the what end of Gatlinburg?
We're on the upper end of Gatlinburg.
Yeah, it's right beside the chairlift.
Yep. So let's go and show you around.
Come along with us.
You gonna show folks around in here?
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Oh, you can see right through there is, you could almost jump off the chairlift and right into the pool, couldn't you?
Yeah.
They're doing some work out here on the front deck. Look how pretty the flowers are.
I love it.
Up here. Okay, so this is where you come in the front entrance over here. Place you can play some checkers. Front end counter, and then some more areas over here to sit down. There's TV. They got a little gift shop here, Karen.
I need some water.
She's gonna get her some water.
All right, everyone, this is Bunny, and she greeted us here when we got here to the historic Gatlinburg Inn, and we've heard now that she knows quite a bit about this place, some of the stories, and so she's going to tell us some about it. So how long have you been here, Bunny?
I've been here 11 years.
11 years, okay. And we noticed on the porch it was built in 1937.
85 years this year. The hotel's 85 years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
And how many generations? 5? Is it in its 5th generation now, family?
4.
4.
Mr. and Miss Maples built it in 37, started it, and now their sons, grandsons, their grandsons,
Are
3
managing it now?
are
Owning
it now, and the second Mrs. Maples was last, and she passed away in 2011.
Okay, now is this the Maples family up here?
This is Mr. Maples and the second wife, Wilma.
Okay.
He and his first wife were married 20 years, or right around 20 years, and then he married Wilma a few years later, and then he passed away in 1985, and she passed away in 2011. So she had to run the hotel by herself that many years, 20-something years, before she left.
Wow.
But then the will was in 2 sides of the family. Both sides of the family wanted the hotel. But they formed a partnership. So we're really proud because they all get together. 2 of them from each side of the family come once a month and talk about what needs to be done at the hotel. And they all get along. So we have a family, and then we have a management team, and then we have a manager.
Okay.
And everybody's nice, and everybody gets along, and it's
That's
just
great.
wonderful.
And there's just one boss, though, you, right?
No, I just happened to work here.
Yeah.
I had worked across the street at the Ramada Inn 28 years, but
Wow.
then it was phasing out, so I moved over here, and I love the place.
I'm sure
Yeah.
everybody loves you.
So how many rooms are here?
70 now.
Okay, and there's a famous room, right?
The Rocky Top Room is famous. Several others are, but that's the most famous. That's where they wrote the song Rocky Top back in the 60s, 67, I think. And it's just a special song,
It is.
Especially for this area and the Great Smoky Mountains, right?
right? And they tell a story about it. This couple was here writing songs for the Everly Brothers. And they had come here often and stayed. They were here at that time for 2 weeks. And they'd worked so hard. They wrote the song, Wake Up Little Susie, and All I Want to Do Is Dream, Dream, Dream.
Uh-huh.
So they were writing songs, and she said, I'm tired. Let's stop this. Let's do something that's fun. What's fun? And they started talking and laughing and joking amongst each other, and wrote the song Rocky Top in about 15 minutes.
Wow.
And then she said, okay, let's get back to work.
Oh, what about that? Isn't that something?
Oh,
Now,
that's
the
good.
room, I guess it stays pretty busy, doesn't it? All your rooms stay busy. but-
All are busy. This one does get well known and is well known, and people do ask about it, at least want to see it, even if they're not staying in it.
I mean, you cannot mess with Rocky Top's bathroom, right? You can't do that, so we're going to check it out. Okay, yeah.
Looks like it's got the original wallpaper and everything.
It does.
Yes.
They've kept it. Yeah, see, they redid all the other bathrooms, like Karen was saying. Original, right there. What do you think? Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top.
Woo!
Rocky Top, Tennessee.
Now,
Right.
I saw some halls, there was pictures of people, and they had signed and everything, and they stayed here, and they're, so other famous people have been here, correct?
Yes. The Maples had an outdoor theater out on 321, and a lot of the stars that had stayed here were invited to be in the show or because of the show.
I see, okay,
And then they kept coming back,
okay.
and so when they first started and said, send us a picture, then all of a sudden we have all these famous pictures, and they put them on the wall. So it was really neat.
That's neat.
That is neat. Was there anything else unique to the hotel that you would want to share? I mean, it was the original Chamber of Commerce. Is that what I read?
When
or-
they built the hotel, there was some cabins, and there was 2 other hotels. And then in the years after that, there was more hotels. But it was before any motels. And they it was just unusual and different.
Yes.
And they started out with just one little cabin type, and there was 7 rooms on the first floor and 7 on the second floor. This room that we're in now was the lobby, and out here on the side you came in the side door, and it was just one little cabin type. The very next year, they went back and started building the rest of the hotel, and they were so clever. They had enough gumption to know to start building not right on the street.
Mm-hmm.
They put it back to have
Back,
room
yeah.
in the front. And then they built the back going that way,
Yes.
and it helped. The lobby didn't have that noise, and the rooms didn't have noise from the lobby. So they were clever the way they did it.
Mhm.
They had a lot of room, though, and it was Mr. Maples' grandfather's property, and then it even goes across the river and up the hill in the back. And that was when, in the 50s, there was a company that came here in town and was looking all over town. I remember when they were in town, it was the talk of the town. They were here looking for a place to build a chairlift.
Oh, yeah.
And they came and approached Mr. Maples and said, we'd like to lease some lands, especially since you own across the river and up the hill
Yes.
and down the other side. And they talked, and he said, I'd love to, but my father is still alive, and their home is here on the side. And so they left, and a few years later, after his father passed away, he contacted them, and he said, I'm ready to lease you the property now.
And I guess the chairlift's been here ever since.
1954.
Wow.
And so they're just leasing now, or did they purchase it?
No, they leased the property. The Bowen Company leased the property from the Maples, and so they still own it, the property all the way down and up. And I remember I was in high school in 1954, and we were so excited that there was a chairlift in town.
Oh, I bet so.
Yeah, so it's a special place.
That is.
Well, Miss Bunny,
Thank you so much.
yeah, thank you for taking a few minutes with us. You seem so sweet.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, we're going to take a look around the rest of the hotel and show the folks our room, and then out the balcony. It's a really nice place.
All right.
I feel like I'm walking down memory lane through here, don't you?
Yes.
That's so cool. I mean, so much character. Some people would say it's outdated, and but no, it's just kept its character. And
Yes. They've just actually kept the history intact. of
yes,
it.
yeah. Oh, look at that. Chucky Jack. If you ever rode that, comment. We're going up steps. Look here. There's old Dolly. Here's the chairlift. I love these retro keys.
Not any key cards here, is there?
No. Okay, what do you think?
Yes.
I mean, Poundland, it is just so nostalgic, isn't it?
Yes.
The bathroom over here to the right, we'll come back and show that to you. You know, get these chairs. Isn't that something?
Yes. And this obviously it's not for everybody, but we like places that historic like this.
Oh, yeah.
Have a character to them and have stories behind them.
Yeah.
See, they were telling us downstairs that the only thing they updated was bathrooms in every room but the Rocky Top room. But see, like this even looks like old-timey sprinkler set or something. Is that what that is?
Right out the window is the chairlift. There's a big old TV in here.
We have a patio, balcony.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Look at this, 2 rockers. That's quite the view, isn't it?
Big
Let's
long
sit right here.
chair.
Yeah. Look at that. All the way up to the top of the mountain. There's a place for luggage. That would be cool.
So it is a nice bathroom, and they redid all the bathrooms except Rocky Top.
Except Rocky Top. Let's see there. It's a nice shower.
It's updated, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Towel. I wonder if that makes a bed. I bet it does. Yep.
Yes.
Sure does.
Be a
So
small bed, yeah.
So that you could actually sleep 4 and one over there 5 or 2 kids.
Does that couch make a bed?
I don't know if this couch makes it better or not. Let's see. It does. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Either one adult or 2 kids right
Yep.
there.
All right, so we'll see you in the morning.
Yes.
Give you our final thoughts after breakfast.
Yes.
Good morning, Gatlinburg. Good morning. Some coffee here. It'll be a beautiful day. They just got the chairlift fired up. I'm gonna sit here on the balcony and enjoy a cup of coffee. Well, here we are on the porch at the historic Gatlinburg Inn, and we want to give you our final thoughts.
Yes, because this was great. This was a great experience that we'll always remember, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And hopefully we'll come back because we like it so much.
No. And let's talk a little bit about the room itself. I found it very comfortable.
Yes.
Had a couple of sofas in there. If you wanted to bring a bunch of people, you could see in the video. The balcony, just gorgeous, sitting there looking at the mountain and the chairlift and the sky bridge. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed it this morning, just sitting out there with a cup of coffee.
Yes, and like we showed you when we got here, the small little love seat makes the bed that would be for one adult or maybe 2 small children.
Yeah.
And then the other large sofa makes a bed and 2 adults could sleep on that. So the room could potentially sleep a lot of people.
And the shower was really nice this morning.
Yes.
I enjoyed it. Of course, it's been remodeled, but
Nice bathroom and nice shower, yeah.
yeah, we found the room very clean too.
Yes, it was very clean and plenty of places to store, places to hang your clothes, that big long bench for suitcase and other items, and coffee maker, little fridge, microwave, a lot of amenities in the room.
Yeah.
So,
And the staff here is incredibly nice. I mean, just down to earth, country, and sitting out here on this porch at night, or even in the morning with a cup of coffee or your favorite beverage and enjoying it. I mean, it's not 20 yards over to the strip in Gatlinburg, and that's definitely one of the pros of staying here is the location.
yes, because you give them your vehicle information, you park in here, and you just walk to wherever you want to go, and it's known for that, right?
Yeah.
One of the best location hotels in
Here in
Gatlinburg
Gatlinburg.
because it's so close to the strip.
So we can highly recommend it just based on that. The cons, some people would say, well, it's a bit retro, and they would be right. But to us, it's just nostalgic,
Yeah, we
and
liked it,
history,
yeah.
and so we enjoyed that. But the pool out back, if you have kids,
Yes,
and
and the breakfast was good. They have a pretty good breakfast bar in the mornings from like 7 to 10. And you saw what we had, but there's all kinds. There's biscuits, there's sausage, eggs, gravy. Mike tried the gravy.
the breakfast was good.
Potatoes, and then cold cereals, oatmeal you can make, all different kinds of things to drink.
And then they have snacks all throughout the
muffins.
day.
Yeah.
Like cookies and
Like those cookies that who had.
yeah. And
yesterday.
hot chocolate and some other drinks, cider, and
Just
different
sitting
things.
out, you can get whenever you want. Yeah.
Yeah. Now the price. Here's what we're going to recommend: that you go to their website and find out. It can change. We're here in the springtime of 2022, and can be totally different next year. So whatever we say is going to be outdated, and
Yes.
weekends could be different. We just recommend that you guys go and check it out for yourself because whatever room you get, if it has a balcony, if it doesn't, if it's a suite or not, it's going to make a difference.
I'm sure the rates are different for the weekend, like you said, and seasonal.
Yeah.
Like we're here in the spring, summer, the middle of summer may be a little bit more.
Could be.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and you have to apparently plan ahead to stay in the Rocky Top room,
Yeah.
which was right across the hall from us. But the staff were so nice, accommodating
Yeah.
to letting us talk and interview Miss Bunny and about some of the history and letting us see the Rocky Top room before it was ready for the next people coming in.
Well, without a doubt, one of the most conveniently located hotels in Gatlinburg, Tennessee
Absolutely.
is the historic Gatlinburg Inn.
Nobody can argue with that point.
Yeah. Walk out the door and you're on the strip.
Yes, and we love that
Yeah.
about it.
So thank you guys for coming along, and we appreciate all of our patrons and everyone who supports us by watching, and leave us a comment if you stayed here, right?
Yes, or if you want to stay here,
Yeah.
or if you like the song Rocky Top.
Yeah. Everybody from Tennessee likes Rocky Top.
Yes, and some people outside of Tennessee, right?
Yeah. So until next time, we are Fridays.
Forever.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Hi, everyone.